Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor, Mountain Blade Warband outside Almerra Castle, where I've just come over here to have a look at both this and Almerra Castle, seeing their potential options. The problem I have with these castles over here, if we're taking them off the Empire, is they're near Deshar territory, and the Deshar are very strong, and they both have knighthood orders in them, so it's probably not something I want to focus on for the time being. But in the future we may well consider it. But I feel like we need a little bit more firepower yet. Still, the one I want to go for most is Warband Castle. However, with the Dread Legion nearby, I've got to be a little bit careful. I've got to take on the Queen here if I can. Or not the Queen, the King I should say. Right. Let's hold this hill here. We're fighting the King again. Hopefully we can get some additional benefits from money as we did last time, because that would pay for another group of the Marleon Banneret to turn up and help us in combat, which would be pretty useful. Cavalry can just, I don't know, sit here. There's not many good spots for you. We've got so many good archers. Let's use that to our advantage. So we have a lot more. We have a lot more archers than we have infantry, but they're good archers. They're starting to push in now. At least their cavalry is, but hopefully their cavalry will die, or at least be severely damaged by the time they get to us here. So we're negating all the power of these Guardian Empire Knights through our strong ranged units, which is important. The longer we can sit up on this hill, the better, really. I see no reason to move. Let them come to us. No reason to move whatsoever. We can try help out, although we're not anywhere near as good as our ranged units. We've got the Mountain units, we've got the Noldor Rangers, a couple of Silver Mist Rangers, and an Ice Guard Ranger in here as well. Ooh, that's the King. Now knocked out though, which is good. Ow, that hurt. That's my horse nearly dead. Thankfully there's plenty of other horses nearby. We can probably switch out for one of those, because that horse doesn't have much armour. Can we ride this Imperial Silver Stallion? Yes, we can indeed. Well, that has taken a bit more damage, but again, let them come to us. We have so much beneficial ranged options. There's no reason for us to put in unnecessarily, although my horse is going to take more and more damage. We'll sit behind the Noldor troops. Because again, if we can take this guy prisoner, that's just about 30,000 dinars, which would be excellent. We are losing a few troops to being knocked out, but as long as they're only being knocked out, not killed, I don't particularly mind that. It's not a huge problem. Eventually we will have to push in as our troops will start to run out of arrows. I think our Noldor warriors are pretty much out of arrows at this point anyway. I don't really want to charge in just yet though. We'll let our troops continue to fire for the time being. The problem is a lot of our infantry don't really have shields because they're halberdiers or spearmen of some kind. Fine, let's go. We've done a lot of good damage. We've probably taken out the majority of his strong troops. We probably want to think about pushing now. At least our cavalry. Oh no, we lost the Pendor Foot Knight. That's sad. The Pendor Foot Knights are good. Let's get some prisoners if we can. These Empire crossbowmen are not to be underestimated. They're pretty tough. I'm just going to go on foot, I think. No, I'm not going to go on foot. That's a silly idea. But I could do with a better horse than this one. Purely because it's running low on health. Like I said, the Empire troops are pretty strong when they want to be. Sheriff killed, that's not too bad. We've been knocked out. We didn't do a huge amount of beneficial stuff in that battle. We should be able to win this without too many issues, I would think. Thankfully our archers are pushing in kind of later, which is good. I don't want the Noldor warriors and rangers to be taking the brunt of any damage here. I'd rather that goes to infantry and cavalry, as everything else can be replaced. The Noldor, however, is much harder to replace, as you've seen in previous engagements. There we go. Let's hope we can take him prisoner. If we can take him prisoner, that would give me what I need to push out on the field. Plus it's a good amount of renown and morale. And we take him prisoner. Excellent. We'll let everyone upgrade what they need to. I need to probably get some more food soon. Take the rest to sell. I just need to wait for the Empire to disperse a little bit and then we can push in. Hopefully to Wolven. Which should be very useful. I don't want to upgrade my Momentan archers, to be honest. We've leveled up, which is excellent. We'll keep working on our agility, and therefore our riding as part of that. And we will put a little bit more into spotting, so we can make a quick getaway from any unforeseen engagements. There's still a few troops around here I need to be a little bit careful of. Oh, let me sell Baccus Empire quickly, because I want that money. Yeah, definitely worthwhile to do. Just gonna watch out for Mortis though, and your Sustux for that matter. I just want to pop into Ethos. I can sneak past the Dread Legion there, because unfortunately I'm still not strong enough to take on the Dread Legion yet. But it'll be very useful when I will be able to. Also, Sir Roland should be back soon with his right to rule and additional troops for us, which will be excellent. We will have a quick look in the tavern. See if there's anyone particularly useful here. Just some mercenary cavalrymen are very expensive. I'm happy not to buy them. Pick up that grain. Gotta watch out for the Dread Legion on my exit out of Ethos. But nothing too bad. Now, another Jatu army on the field. How's Wolven looking? Baccus Empire is there, but still only... Oh, Almerra Castle has been besieged. Let's get moving. I will take these guys along the way, though, because this Noldor group will be useful elsewhere. I do want to get a new map, however. I'm not too concerned about Almerra being under siege. I think we'll be able to manage, in all honesty. But we'll see. You know, if it's a... I mean, the good thing is, if we do manage to repel the invasion, we'll have done a lot and taken out a lot of their troops. The one problem I have with Wolven at the moment is that it is the current base of operations for the Empire. So anyone who gets captured or knocked down has to respawn there, ends up respawning out Wolven. So it's very hard to push in there. But I want to get them away from Wolven, because I don't want them to constantly be... I don't want them to be set up at Wolven, which is just so close to me. I'd rather they were set up at either Maras or one of the other ones over the other side. I don't want them to be so close, to be honest. It's just a little unfortunate that's what's happened, but we'll just have to make it work. Wolven is still the one I want to take next anyway. So we just have to get our timing right. You are pitiless, so you're going to be my prisoner. It might be a question that we just put some people in the tower for now. So that we can... So we don't have to deal with quite as many people. It means we don't have to deal with quite as many people actually taking us on. I need to just scoot around some of these people decided to leave anyway, which is good. Looks like they're fighting that Noldor group. I'm not going to be able to push into Almerra until I have some additional friends. I'm happy to take on a group at the moment. Hello, Rimusk. I didn't really want you to bring Clara Stux with you. But we're going to have to make this work. But I want a better hill for this, because we are being taking on Shadow Legion troops, because Clara Stux has Shadow Legion troops, and we don't want that at all. Push up to this hill, and we'll have to make it work. How many archers do we have on the field? 66. We've got a good hill here. So infantry here, archers here, cavalry over on this other hill. We do need to move there quickly though, because they're going to push us. They already are doing so to some extent. We just need to knock out their cavalry. The cavalry is by far the most concerning thing in their army. especially this army, which will have the Shadow Legion Centurions inside it. So it's going to be a fight between two Shadow Legion armies, which I'm sure is not going to do well for the morale of the Knighthood Order, but what can you do? There's a lot of cavalry. It is a little concerning. Looks like they're pushing from this side. I'd like to try slow them down if I can. Just buy some time. And get out of here because our horse is nearly dead as before. But we've managed to deal with a lot of the cavalry straight away, which I'm happy about. There's a lot of infantry to deal with, which is a problem. Everyone go. Everyone charge. Oh, there goes our horse. We definitely need a better armoured horse in future. For sure. We might lose a few troops here. I'm going to have to deal with that. But it'll be a couple of lords less that we need to deal with outside, or in Almerra, I should say. I didn't really want to fight Kairos Ducks as well. I want to take them on individually, but I didn't really have the choice. I was about to say take that Ironbred Stallion, but we're a bit too low in terms of skill. Everyone pull back. I don't want my... Well, archers hold here. Infantry and cavalry can charge. I don't want my archers pushing in unnecessarily and dying. For sure. I still can't take that horse. It's the same horse as before. I just want my archers to keep firing. I don't want them to get involved in the kind of messy melee fights that's happening at the moment. There's a lot of messy melee fights happening. Let's actually pull back somewhat. We still haven't lost a Noldor warrior, although I need to be careful of saying that, really. We're losing some other troops, but it's not too bad. Right, Archer's going to have to charge now, I think. We don't really have many other forces on the field. We're losing some Melantine archers, which is unfortunate. Right, again, this is more troops that we don't have the ability to get more of quickly. We need to push that crossbow line. I don't know where it is, but we need to push it. There it is. I'm gonna have to get my Noldor. My Noldor gonna have to push this line, which I don't really want or like to do, but I don't see what choice we have. Oh, we lost the Noldor Ranger. Oh, we lost a few actually. Do we pull back from this? No, we've committed to fighting now. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm not talking much. Third Noldor warrior lost. We're not doing well in the fourth. Oh boy. Well, we're going to have to commit to this now, but we've lost, what, 4 Noldor Rangers? Ah, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. 5 Ranger. Oh, that's a Noldor Ranger as well. That's even worse. I did want to get my Noldor involved in melee combat, but I didn't see what choice I had, really. We'd have won this fight, but it's going to come at a severe cost. But I mean, 44 down. How many Noldor was that lost? 2 Noldor Rangers. 7 Noldor lost. Ugh. You thought, well, you're free to go. Which again might seem like a silly decision, but this is building up for the long term, I should say. We don't even have any rescue prisoners to take. That's really unfortunate, actually. That's going to make things a little bit harder when we need to defend Almerra. We need to just pull back. And we can't even go to Boven and recruit because Cleon's there. I shouldn't have really engaged with them there, that was a problem. I still think we can manage to win this fight, I just I can't take all these guys on until I have some additional support, or they actually push into Almerra properly. Got to avoid being attacked. Possibly the best thing I can do is just go and attack Warband Castle here. Oh, Wolven's a siege tower as well, that's a problem. They're still outside Almerra? They are. I need to just kind of bait them around a little bit. Almost been very slow as well. I do think we can take it, but we just need to actually let them... We actually need to let them go in and siege the place. Because at the moment there's not much we can do on the open field. That's not where we're strongest. All we need is the Randir to come and help us out here. Come on, push in. If you push in, then it'll be easier. I guess we'll take on Baccus Empire again. Although we are a little bit weaker than we were before. But we'll have to make it work regardless, I think. 125 versus 120. How are we doing for archers? 53. Still not bad, but the loss of 7 Noldor really does hurt us quite a bit. For sure. We still have a lot of Noldor, but it's just a question of recruiting them a lot. We shouldn't have pushed them into the melee so quickly, I suppose. But I still didn't really see what choice we had in the matter. And we're not really recruiting enough Silvermist Rangers to make up for it. I regret not starting my own Knighthood Order, because even a terrible Knighthood Order would still be useful. Horse crippled. Try to take out that guy's horse. Wonderful. Not out that Empire Knight. Oh, we can get on that horse. Let's get on that horse there. Our shield's a little bit worse for wear. That's fine. Cavalry and infantry charge now. Buy more time for our ranged troops, please. We need to not make the same mistake we did before. Pushing them in too early. Although we will still take some losses here, but they won't be anywhere near as problematic, I would think. But again, if we can take Baccus Empire prisoner, that'll be very useful for our bank balance. Which is also important, because then we'll hire the Marleon Banneret and run with them for a while. Who have just very strong cavalry. I think that's going to have to be what we do. Didn't lose a single Noldor in that. We did lose a couple of Shadow Legions, but that's fine. We took Baccus Empire prisoner again, excellent. See if anyone wants to upgrade. They don't, but we'll take the rest prisoner. We'll take the rest of the gear, I should say. And we will hold on. No, we'll just send them straight back. That's fine. Some more Noldor Rangers. We do need some more troops. We can't really afford to leave Almerra at the moment, and Bhuvan is unfortunately down for the count. There's not really many prisoners that these Empire Lords have that we can take. If the Randir, please push towards Almerra. Could really do with you pushing towards Almerra, or just them pushing into Almerra. 3,200 for Brutus. Fine, because we'll lose honour, I think. I either need them to push into Almerra or not. I'm a little bit frustrated that Wolven is a siege tower battle. Either guys, either push in or don't. Don't keep me here in suspense. Please. See, now we could push into Wolven. That wouldn't be too bad. We've got some more positive relation with Kara Ducks. That's good. Oh, they're there now, and I wasn't there to help. 416 versus 1396. Let's get this going. I think we'll be okay in Almerra. And with some stirring bagpipes to help as well. Excellent. Hopefully they can enter the killing pit in a second. Here they are. I think they'll struggle. It won't be an easy fight, but I think they'll struggle nonetheless. I'm more concerned if we have any Noldor right here at the front, but I don't think we do. We will lose some Noldor here, as is expected. But we're doing well for now. And we'll keep on getting more and more arrows, which is useful. Just going to watch out for any throwing weapons that come our way. Just going to hit fire into the pile here, I think. Oh, I see you trying to shoot at me there, sir. Oh, no. Don't want to be shot. Fire this Empire cavalry with their crossbows, they're quite annoying. Not particularly strong, but can be troublesome. I'm trying to focus more on the range than the melee at the moment, I think. Well, pretty much anyone that's proving problematic, and we've been knocked out. But I think we're doing okay for the time being, though. Between our arquebusiers and our Noldor warriors, we're holding out. It's a very strange setup for a castle, admittedly. But I also didn't want to have to fight in Almerra Castle later on. So I'm glad we started with Almerra Castle. Because we had to we used this hill here. Yeah, we've only lost one troop ourselves. Even the castle's only lost 8, and we've taken out nearly 300 of them. Well, eventually they will probably push up onto the hill here. Not onto the hill, sorry, up onto the battlement here, but I still think they'll struggle. I just don't want my Noldor to get into melee combat. It's just not where they're strongest, really. And sometimes they do struggle with passing a little bit here. We're having a few Noldors being knocked out, a few being killed. More than I would like, of course, but what can we do? We just have to work with what we've got. I think probably if we win the siege, I'm then going to counter push at them. And then with whoever's here, and the Marley on Banneret, really try to push them down, I think. I think that's going to have to be what I'm going to do. We can retreat. One Noldor Ranger killed, one Noldor Warrior killed. That's the ally casualties. We've lost 4 Noldor overall. We can join the battle again. 333 versus 1072. I think we will do so because we can help out with some range here. We have improved the odds in our favour though, which is good. So I have to be very careful with how I poke my head above the ramparts here. Deal with some of these guys coming in, hopefully. Problem is, the Empire soldiers are tough. There's no denying that. So we really do need to make some progress with at least getting another couple of castles under our belt, because we need to really not be reliant on just one town. I think that's a real conundrum we have at the moment, or one castle I should say. We don't want to be reliant on just one place. That's a Shadow Wolf. I want to deal with you if possible. There we go. Shadow Hunter down. Shoot that crossbowman as well if we can. We're definitely doing better this time, I think. I'm not even looking at the kill feed on the left at the moment. I'm just having to concentrate. This is by no means... I think we will win this fight, but it's going to be no means an easy fight. And I think it will be a struggle overall. We are just going to keep losing Noldor troops, which means we need to get some more quality gems somewhere. Because at the moment, the only thing that's keeping us alive is the quality of our troops in combat. Oh, I don't want that short composite bow. That's unfortunate. No, there we are. I've still got my arrows, so that's good. No, I want the Hawkstone bow back, please. Thank you. Oh, we are just losing more and more Noldor here. This is a real issue for us. We'll just keep firing into the pit here. Got to watch out. Let's try to use this pillar a bit more effectively, if we can. I'm hoping that we might be able to do a bit of a counter-attack after this, if possible. We'll have to see. I just don't know how kind of battered they'll be, and how battered we'll be, more importantly. Shoot you. Need more arrows, but it's dangerous to go get more arrows. Noldor arrows, yes please. I'll take those. Do like some Noldor arrows for sure. I'm just trying to thin out the path, even if we go for the slightly lower tier troops. I just want less people coming up the pathway. And these Noldor arrows are certainly helping for sure. Not if I miss though, that changes things up a little bit. Oh, and we're out again. Fine, we might have to just let this one play out. But again, we're doing pretty well in terms of our ratios. You know, we're only losing a few troops, they're losing a considerable amount. Definitely a lot of wounds for sure, but I don't mind if we have wounds. Wounds can be recovered. It's the deaths that are the real problem. I'm actually pushing down the ladder. I'm guessing it's because my death is going to prompt them to charge. It's definitely a weird siege for sure. Okay, more reinforcements to them. I think they came in with about 1,200, so we probably killed about half of them so far. And also, the lower down the list they go, the kind of worse their troops will be, whereas for us it will actually be the other way around. We've kind of got some high tier troops and some low tier troops at the beginning, and vice versa towards the end of our troop list as well. Which I always try to do, so there's not always the same, all the high quality forces at the beginning. The memory seems to be favouring that other left-hand ladder, which is probably good. They're only just cramming around one down here. It's probably very useful, actually. I'm hoping some of the Noldor that are dying are lethal Dirins, because then that'll be less issues for us. Lethal Dirin can get his Noldor troops back rather simply. We cannot. We won't know towards the end though. I can see we've lost 5 troops. I can see at least some of those will be Noldor. Certainly the Menentine archers I know will be ours. I'm just hoping the Noldor troops are not ours. They're up to 432 deaths, so I mean, we're really going to knock them out heavily here. The problem being is that it may not take them long just to get all their troops back. More reinforcements out here, but not that many. You know, if something like the Pendor militia dies, it's not really a huge problem. So they are starting to push up that other ladder now, which could be problematic. We do still have some Noldor on the field, although it does seem like there's less of them than there were previously. Shadow Siege and Centurions will be ours though, as will be the Mylion heavy cavalry. Well, quite a few of our troops stuck down here, which isn't that helpful, including a couple of high tier troops. I think the quality of their troops is diminishing a lot quicker though. That's another Noldor warrior, that might want to be one of ours. I mean, like, subjectively, we would have taken a lot of their troops off the field. But we're going to need a lot of our own troops to be recovered. We're going to need to get some more Noldor somewhere. We do rely very heavily on them at the moment. I don't think we need to as much in the later stages of this campaign, if we get there. We're losing a lot of Shadow Legion at the moment as well, which is not spectacular. Oh, just hit my microphone. Overall, I think this will be a success for us, but at a cost. We may also run out of troops if we're not careful. Because I think we only had about 300 in here. There was about 250 before we joined. And then about another 100 of ours, so we are going to start running our troops fairly soon. I'm just going to pull back again. Div's going to be accepted. How many Noldor did we lose? We lost 7 Noldor warriors. Ugh. 129 versus 487. It's not spectacular. Not spectacular at all. Oh, that was a couple of Noldor lost very early on. Cease and desist. I see you firing at me. I'm trying to target these kind of lower tier crossbowmen, because we can hopefully hit them out in 1 or 2 hits. But my range is not on point at the moment, and I have very little health to work with. It's not going to take a lot for me to go down, and certainly a lot of our higher tier troops are not here anymore. We need to do better than we're doing, really. And we're going to struggle, otherwise. Oh, pull back. Hopefully do something useful here. Here there's arrows, so we can keep firing. Go after that. Radiant play cross warden, whatever his name is. Okay, took you out. Just keep on firing. Buy us as much time as possible, but we won't be able to come back in again. So we need to stay alive as long as possible to be able to keep shooting here. I need you to move out of the way, buddy. We'll just stay at the back. And just kind of peek over, take a shot and run away again. Because we're very close to death. We're contributing for sure. Could be contributing a lot more, however, I feel. Just can't give them too long here to get a shot on us. Trying to go for those lower tier troops, but we're knocked out. I don't think we have any reinforcements left, but I think this is probably one of their last forces too. I think this might be their last force coming in now. I'm not sure they have that much to offer. I stand corrected, they have more. Don't think we do though, so come on lads. This is going to be a close one for sure. A real close one. These brave soldiers here are basically holding the ladder as long as possible for the remaining troops to be killed by ranged troops. It's probably the best chance we have here. I think we probably have this in the bag, but goodness me, it's come at the cost of our strength. I mean, we've knocked out, what, 1,400 of theirs, but they can recover much easier than we can. So this could be a problem. We will, however, win this siege. Goodness me. I sincerely hope you get to take some of them prisoner. Or something. Enemy's been vanquished. 76 for now. David's going to be upset, understandably. Agatha managed to escape. Lord Leonis, you're free to go. Justice Starks, you're free to go. Cunning, I'll take you prisoner. Antonius, you're free to go. Decimus, you're pitiless. You're my prisoner now. Oh, nice siege crossbow for someone. A bunch of stuff that people have upgraded on there, which is useful. Let's just go to some of this slightly less useful stuff. For the more important stuff to sell. Right. Can we even take any of these guys prisoner? No, we can't. I don't think the snake bolts are weak enough. We've only got 20 Noldor left. 7 Noldor Rangers and 15 Noldor Warriors. Still a lot, but nowhere near as much as I would perhaps like. I am sorry, Diev. I didn't really have a choice in the matter. High Short Lucius. Deserters. 500 dinars. Go to recruit some men for sure, please. Let's have a look at our noble recruits. We have 13. I might take them, you know, to get some black warriors to replace some Noldor black archers to replace the Noldor that we lost. I want to change the company colour as well to purple, and I'm going to hire purple. I'm going to hire the. I keep going through one. Hire a mercenary company, the Marlion Banneret. Because we need something here to help us out. I also need to speak to Lethal Dirin. Where is our husband? We need to take something. We need some more troops. Avenue. Where is? First of all, I want some troops. Pendor Heavy Bowman, I'll take. Where is Lord Talbot the Fey? He's been attacked. That's unfortunate. Can we take this with just ourselves and the Marion Banneret? We're about to find out. Where's the garrison? We can't take Wolven, that's for sure. Because Wolven is going to have everyone in there. But I want to get some more troops somehow on the field. Just put everyone in here for now. We're very, very undergeared at the moment in terms of our troops. I need to take some people out with me to level up. We'll take out these Pendor low-level troops. We should be due some from Sir Roland as well. Plus 132 money on Banneret. Could we take Maras? It feels unlikely, to be honest, especially with the Dread Legion about. That's really frustrating. It's not who we needed around at the moment. Oh, that's a lot of cost. What's that? Oh, that's for the money on Banneret. That makes sense. However, we do have enough money to keep them afloat for the time being. Pendor Heavy Bowman, and I want Pendor Noble Bowman, because I want Black Arch. Pendor Black Archers are pretty good. They're the Silver Mist equivalents. Hello there, Sir Roland. What have you bought me? Some Dawn Wyverns and some Inquisitors. Better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. Sir Roland, we'll need to make you a lord when we can. Just make sure you're managing your equipment as you should. Armor on your own, horse on your own, and then upgrade as follows. Keep your lance. Then we'll take a shield, one-handed weapon, and then throwing weapons, please. You are due to be our next lord. Let's just go check Almerra quickly. 223. Little weak, to be honest. And everyone's going to sit inside Wolven. I don't really want to take on Shield Storm, to be honest. Just the Stux is here. Let's go help out. Between ourselves, the Noldor and the Minor Banneret, we should be okay here. There's going to be a lot of Marley and Banneret. In fact, let's move them a little bit further away. They're getting a little bit stuck. Infantry, move forward. Same with archers, just to get the cavalry moving in the right direction. Da 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 dee. They're not going to push us, are they? Fine. Infantry charge, cavalry charge. I'll just push to there. We'll have the cavalry charge because that's mostly Marlion Banneret and Noldor horses. Oh yes, we do have a crippled horse. We need to pick up a new one. There's only 38 from Eustace Stokes here. I don't think we need to really worry about setting up a proper battle formation. But look how cool the Marlion Banneret look. And they're really high quality cavalry. We didn't get to see them last time because they died instantly, but that was through my own misjudgments more than anything else. Maybe we can take on Shield Storm. It's not the one I would have wanted to take on, just because of the presence of the fact that it's going to aggravate the Kingdom of Sarleon, who are still much stronger than the Baccus Empire. But I do want more troops on the field, more lords on the field, and that would help us. That would give us potential for another 2 lords on the field. Probably Anson and Sir Roland. Eustace managed to escape. Right, let's take that Empire Immortal prisoner. Kavera and Sir Roland to get on, which is always nice. Let's try Shield Storm. No, we definitely can't take on Shield Storm. There's too many people there. We need the rest of our lords here. See, they're just going to get all their troops back. Oh, chase down Maris Imperator. Yes, please. Because that's just, again, going to be more troops for us. Sorry, more money for us, hopefully. Everyone follow me, even though I'm exceptionally slow. We could just charge, but this is a strong unit. We need to be a little bit more clever than that. Do we need to be? Let's just charge. It is mostly just mine on banner right now, which, you know, paying their wages is always annoying, but they are useful. Definitely to get ourselves a faster horse, though. But at least this won't affect our overall income. They're very cleverly put themselves on a hill, which has slowed down the benefit of the Marleyon heavy cavalry here. But again, if we manage to take Maris Imperator prisoner, that'll be another couple of weeks' wages for the Marleyon banneret, which would be very useful. So that's the plan. Although we might just leave him inside our castle for the time being until they offer to pay for him. I think that would be wise. I mean, we'll have to see, but I think that sounds like a sensible decision. We are losing a couple of Marleyon heavy cavalry here, but nothing we can't handle, I would think. We have lost a lot of Noldor though, which I'm sad about. If we pick up another Qualis gem, we'll get Noldor troops if we need to, but I would also like to set up my own knighthood order, but again for that we're going to need another castle which isn't being used by another lord. So for the time being I think we'll have to leave it. So probably if we get another Qualis gem we'll put it towards more Noldor. 69 10 morale. We've had our underline here. And we've taken Maris Imperator prisoner again. Excellent. Taking him when he's pretty low on health is useful. We're getting a bunch of prisoners, but nothing that we can actually upgrade, unfortunately. Pendor Footman, Pendor Nobleman, go to Noble Bowman, and Pendor Black Archers. Pendor Black Archers are pretty damn good. I'm happy to have them here. Because if we're gonna have to transition out of Noldor eventually, it's not sustainable to keep it going forever. So having Pendor Black Archers is probably our next best option, I would think. Saron likes Kavera. Let's just go drop Maris Imperator over in Almerra before he escapes. And drop off the rest of these prisoners as well. Get you guys upgraded to some militia, footman, heavy bowman, swordsman, armoured bowman, Pendor Black Archers, noble bowman. We are going to have to transition out of Noldor, so let's start the process at least. You guys are here, but you're severely damaged at the moment. We do have some errant knights out, thankfully. Let's go help them out. If we can. They should probably be able to handle themselves, actually. Ooh, Battlemaster. Increased tactics, excellent. Go about this Noldor group if we can. It's not a huge amount of people in there, but I still don't think we can take it on with a siege tower, unfortunately, without some help. Oh, I was going to try and take on Shield Storm, but we need some more. That's better, actually. Let's try that now. With the Minor Banneret here, we might be okay. So Asta doesn't like Sir Roland, that's fine. I'm actually going to abandon the siege and call the banners. They might come help us for this siege, we'll see. But there's not many people there in side Wolven. This might be our best chance. Well, I didn't really want the Minor Banneret to get involved in that fight over there. Poseidon and Ravenstone made peace. There's a bunch of Empire around. I really need my mercenary company to come back here, to be honest. They do have a tendency to run off. Oh, we have someone else with us. I think that's the old Talvor. I don't suppose I can just get them to surrender. No, I can't. Surrenders like Serenester. I mean, we'll be giving Sir Roland Wolven if we get it, so there's no problem with that making him upset. Come back here, I need you in combat. If he dies, that's a real problem. If our mercenary company dies. Can we take this? Oh, battle advantage is 0. I need to hide. Stay alive for now. Let's try to do something useful here. I'm not sure how much Talvor the Phase troops are going to do, our husbands, but hopefully it'll be better than nothing. This is an interesting castle. It's a bloody big one. I see you trying to shoot me there. Nope. I'm engaged in a personal duel with this archer. Husband's been knocked out, so is Adonia. Fine. I forgot we had the Inquisitors now. It's a massive castle, this one. Plenty of places for range units to sit. Please leave me alone. I see you coming for me. No. I'm hoping the Mining Banneret will be able to do some good work once we're actually up on the siege tower itself. But I didn't see a better opportunity to take on this castle. There's not a huge amount of troops inside. This seemed like a good opportunity to do so. It's not overly accurate with my range, it seems. This guy seems to have a lot of health. There we go, a couple of kills there. We will be in this castle to Sir Roland should he get it. Although we might put a knighthood order inside if we can, just to give him some additional support here. There are some you can do without a Qualis gem, which shouldn't be a bad thing to do. How are we looking? We're doing pretty well so far. We're losing some troops for sure. I want to see if we can get some more arrows. Anyone drop their arrows anywhere? It's mostly just the Mardion heavy cavalry that are down at the moment. And the Noldor troops would have spent all their arrows already by this point, to be honest. There's a few... well, there's crossbow bolts, of course. This is the Empire. The Empire doesn't use... oh, didn't we actually? Look at that, 78 killed. The Empire doesn't use bows and arrows, they use crossbow bolts for the most part, and throwing weapons. We just need the siege tower to get there as soon as possible. It's a very strange castle with all these kind of different areas. If we can take Wolven, this will be a big coup for us, to be honest, given how damaged we were after that last engagement when they pushed into Almerra. Losing a lot of Mardion heavy cavalry, that's fine. We can pick up a new mercenary band. I'd actually prefer they die compared to everyone else. We can pick up the Unicorn Bannerets. They're not as good, but they'll still be useful. Come on, lads. We're nearly there with the siege tower. As soon as the siege tower's there, we can hopefully make some good progress. With the minor bannerets and Valkyries, we should be okay. There we go. We're going to start moving. I don't want to be the first one up there, to be honest. Shield on the back, just while moving. I don't think anyone's got any spare arrows, unfortunately. Here's one of the Black Archers. It's probably not the best place for them. They're best suited to kind of other fights, but it could still be pretty useful. I can't remember how many we're expecting there to be in here, but we're doing pretty well proportionally at the moment, I would say. Before we lose all our Noldor troops, we have to make good use of them. A few minor and heavy cavalry going down, some Huithril troops of our husbands. If we can get in, what we'll do, we'll go and clear out all the archers on the other areas. I think that would be the wise decision. We just need to get in there, which could be problematic. Let's go this way, actually. We'll try to chase down some of these archers, these crossbowmen. Guess we're going this way then. Okay, we can't go further that way. I see the problem. Fine. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go around, just kind of skip by all these people, and head over this way if we can. Try to clear out the other troops, which are causing problems for us. Lost a black archer, it's unfortunate. But we can always get more of them. Because they spawn so far away, it actually helps us in some regard, because it takes them a long time to catch up. Let's focus on these troops in this tower up here. I think there are still some up there. We'll just put our shield on our back, because then we can focus on other troops afterwards. I think those guys are chasing me, perhaps. I think there's still some alive up here. Yeah, there's a few. Fine. It also just stops them firing for the time, which is useful. We'll sit down here inside the tower, because then they can't shoot us elsewhere. Notice I'm not talking much this episode because I'm really concentrating. It's a shame we don't have much skill with crossbows, otherwise we could have got some additional... Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. There's a few people coming after us. It's fine. Keeps them away from our main army. It's not a huge problem. These guys are just light infantry, I think, so it's not a huge problem. Excellent. Don't mind taking 1 or 2 troops at a time, that's not a huge problem in the slightest. Looks like our troops are actually making some good progress there. I think we're going to take this castle. Excellent. That's very good news. At the loss of only 18 dead for us. I mean, hopefully not too many Noldor. That means we can get Sir Roland on the field and Anson on the field. Both of whom are very useful to have as lords. Sir Roland, useful to have as a Knight of the Dawn member. And Sir Anson's a pretty useful lord. I don't think he comes with anyone special. And he will lower our surgery down a little bit, so we might want to consider maybe someone else, actually. I wouldn't mind converting an Empire Lord, actually. So one of the Empire Lords we've taken prisoner, not the ones we've taken prisoner, but one of the ones we've been letting go, in fact. We might be able to make one of them friendly to us in the near future. I'll leave this for my army. I'm going to push up the hill here. I don't know if this is I don't think this is a castle I want for myself, just because of the layout of it. The layout of it is not spectacular, to be honest. How do we get up there? Oh, we have to go this way, fine. It's a really weird layout for a castle. It's a cool looking castle, don't get me wrong, but it's just a strange layout. Okay, well, we're going to have to go up here. I don't think there's any other option. There's only 7 enemies left, so this is pretty good. Right, push around. Yeah, it's just a really strange castle in terms of the design of it. And I think it would be a real issue to try hold this one ourselves, to be honest. But I'm glad we've got this siege tower one out of the way, especially when the majority of the lords weren't here. We had to take that moment when we could. 23 renown and 41 morale. Did we even lose any Noldor there? 2 Noldor warriors dead. Fine. I mean, not fine, but, you know, whatever. You're sadistic, you're my prisoner. And you're bad-tempered, so you're also my prisoner. We're going to have to go sell a bunch of gear soon. But, oh my goodness, there's so many troops here. We can't take these snake holes, sadly. Hopefully someone else will be able to. We take a Squire of the Lion. We take the modern heavy cavalry, because those are ones of ours from before. Take the farmers. The rest will leave for our lords, I think that's fine. Pendor swordsmen, Pendor black archers, a lot more of them now, it's good. Pendor noble bowmen, Pendor man at arms. We're kind of transitioning out of Noldor here, which I'm not a huge fan of. I would love to keep our Noldor alive as long as possible. We may not have that option. I wish to defer the appointment of Lord until I have counsel of my subjects. Problem here is that there's going to be no garrison here whatsoever, I think. Hello there, Accius. Oh yes, we can't put down a thing here. Oh no, there's a very basic garrison here of some levy troops. Right, body of Minaret. First of all, go to Almerra. Quickly, as we're going to have to do as well. You can have that chat back for 7,000, that's fine. I'm going to go to the garrison here, drop off these troops. Lord Alice has escaped, that's unfortunate, but what can we do? Noldor Ranger. Get everyone upgraded. I still don't want those horse archers particularly. I do want to take some more troops with me though. Who can I take? I'll take these 21 Pendor recruits, that's fine. And I want to go to the Lord's Hall and assign this to someone. Hello there, Lucius. Go to the war room. And I want to... I could induct my troops, actually. I can make some Silver Mist Rangers. Let's do that. Well, I'll do your skill set, but first of all, I want to actually speak to Sarah the Fox here. Warband Castle is going to be given to Sir Roland. Where is he? Sir Roland, there he is. Got a nice horse. We'll end the campaign for now. But also, do you want a fief? You can have Warband Castle. You're strong, you're important, you're a good lord to have. Even though we haven't got on with the Knights of the Dawn. It's really useful to have some more lords on the field. The old Top of the Face is also very strong now. He's picked up all those prisoners from Warband Castle. And I'm actually going to tell him quickly to go to Almerra. I mean, to ask you go to Almerra, go to Warband, sorry, and just hold it for the time being. While we decide who to give our next thing to. We're our best surgeon. I think we can afford to give Anson Wolven. There you go, you can have Wolven. My lady, it's most generous of you to offer me Wolven. We're most pleased to hold it, and I swear to govern it kindly and justly. So we've lost those bits of land, but we've given them 2 other vassals, which is important. We've now got a bunch of prisoners inside Almerra as well. And we've grown from 1 to 2. Next we'll probably push to Maras and Origard. We can take Shieldstorm last, I would think. Just going to run back to Wolven. Make sure no one's sieging unnecessarily. But there we go. We will call things apart there. We've made some progress at a loss of a lot of our troops. We've just missed the Noldor tournament as well. But we had to push into Wolven when we had the opportunity to do so there. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.